I like the wildlife, and I like the outdoors. I like to hunt, I like to fish, but I like to look at them, I like to take pictures of them. You know, I just like seeing them, like we've just seen some sign of a bear being here, you know. Well, to me, I like that. Times being tough and that, I was trying to look for options to help us preserve the land and keep it. My family came here in the late 1850s. My great-grandfather was Daryl Oest, and he came looking for gold originally. And I guess that didn't pan out. So he started purchasing some land and gradually grew into a ranching operation. My grandfather, my dad, and now me just want to see it stay in the family. It goes back to even my grandfather. He always tried to, or wanted it to stay in the family. My dad was very strong that way too, and wanted to keep it. And so times being tough and that, I was trying to look for options to help me keep it. We had to sell a piece of property a few years ago because of financial reasons, and my family didn't, especially my kids, they didn't like it, selling the land.
Hi, I'm Jeff Darlington. I'm the Executive Director at Placer Land Trust. Placer Land Trust was formed in 1991, and our mission is really to work with landowners, willing landowners, to protect natural and agricultural land in Placer County for current and future generations. To date, Placer Land Trust has protected over 5,000 acres of land in Placer County. One of the threats to both natural lands and agricultural lands is development. And while Placer Land Trust does not oppose development in any way, we are working to ensure that as Placer County develops, that there are important open spaces that are protected for future generations. Agricultural conservation easements are a type of conservation easement that really have as their purpose protecting the agricultural activities on the land, be it livestock grazing or row crops or orchards or what have you. In many cases, the agricultural values of a property are compatible with the natural and ecological purposes of an easement. So conservation easements can play an important role in protecting our local agriculture industry, which is very important to both Placer Land Trust and the public.
As an ecologist and as a conservationist as well, the value of places being kept undeveloped is critically important. Biologically, these are very, very significant places. What we're really in need of is protecting the ecosystem services of these naturally functioning ecosystems, of places that are of such significance to us. How do we do that? If we can't afford to buy private land, if we don't necessarily need to buy private land, but what we really need to do is ease those lands so that they can continue to function naturally. The idea of conservation easements, agricultural easements, wildlife easements, it's an absolutely brilliant idea.
We were able to work with Daryl and his family to purchase a conservation easement on his ranch, permanently protecting it. Also, providing the Oest family with the financial resources they needed to stay profitable, stay productive, and stay on the land.
Everybody's situation's different, so they've got to look at it from how it's going to benefit them in their particular situation. If they want to preserve the land and have the right to, you know, go out and enjoy it, a land trust conservation easement is, I would think, a very good option, and so that way, if it was something that would financially fit into their situation, I would think it'd be something that they ought to look into.